trajectory. Oh, he's going to go again! Oh, he's out! What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go. Hey, go! Might be slightly top-heavy, this one. 41 for the performance. The shoulder pads and helmet might come in handy. Not that quick through there, but it will start to speed up now. That's where the speed comes in, down that drop. Only gets faster from here, through the water. Oh, he's nosed into there, look. Watch this. It's the nose of the ball that hits the straw. Bang! And then back, the back end comes flying round. There he is through the water. You can see as well that you get that splash of water in your face, but you've got to actually be able to get around the next corner. He's going to try and get down to the finish. There's the stair set. Oh, he's dropped through there. Oh, yeah, he's okay. A little bit wobbly. Oh, the confidence has gone, look. Here he comes towards the finish, and there's still that drop at the end. Don't forget about it. There we go, down we go. Into the... Oh, he's lost it again. There's the stair set. The writing was on the wall after all the trouble he had after the water. And then down that drop at the finish. And the momentum takes it over. And the not-so-famous leopard skin suits at the back. So off we go then. 33 on the performance. And we'll see how this one does. Through the smoke. Moves towards the choice of water or bridge. Pilot looking nice and comfortable at this stage. And this is where it starts to become a real test of the driver's nerve and ability. Over the kicker. Oh, he's lost the wheel at the back. They're usually so trustworthy, aren't they, these cars? The wheel's chasing him down the circuit. He's only got one. He's lost another one now. That's 2 gone, 2 down, 2 to go. Won't go forward like that. This is where they started to go. That kicker on that corner, back right as you look at it. And the other one on the other side didn't last too long after that. Too much weight for the one wheel at the back, the next kicker. And it was all over by the shouting at that stage. There we go.
Florian, journaliste sur M6 pour le magazine Turbo. Merci beaucoup, Florian.
Over 1,000 teams applied to be in the competition this year. Only 70 have the chance, and here's one of them, the Dam Busters. It's a good start. No problem with the wedge. 2 drivers this time as well. Wonder whether that might make a difference. The driver at the back, significantly higher. Just about made it over the wedge. Can they keep it straight? Over the apples and pears, so far so good. Will the wings help over the kicker? Lots of weight to this vehicle, down it comes. Here we go over the kicker. Oh, it's a big crash. It's a big crash for the Dam Busters. Fly over the kicker. In actual fact, it just could never get started, could it? Just look at the impact. Face first into the asphalt, just short of the finish line. That's gotta hurt. They're smiling now, but just look at their faces. Oh! And off goes Danny. Wearing the stars and stripes with pride. It's still going though. He's doing well to keep it going. Look at the state of the wheel. He's got the jump to come. Here we go over the jump. Will he get over this? Yeah, just. I think that's going to be it. That's where the soapbox has gone. Look at the state of it. He was more concerned about dropping the trophy, wasn't he? Well done, Danny, over the finish line. Where's your soapbox gone? Up to that remains to be seen. The low centre of gravity, the pointed nose. And already over piston to start off with. Stages. Could be about whether this one's strong enough. Oh, well, there's the answer straight away. Axel. Just wasn't quite strong enough, was it, for Apollo? And the wheels now finding it very difficult to turn. Here's the bone rattler, which might well finish this one off. In fact, there you go. The writing was on the wall. And that's the end of that run, as far as they're concerned. It did turn out that they did have a problem. Over bobsleigh, Juan and Raimundo are the two on board, and Juan is the pilot with those big pram wheels. Moving down towards the water. This is going to test the strength of this soapbox. Through the water just about. Will the wheels hold up? Hit the whale tail. The wheels won't hold up, of course they won't. We all know those wheels won't hold up, whale tail. That was going to be it for today. Look at that, gone. And don't let anybody tell you that I didn't tell you so. Soapbox model on a goose that looks nothing like a goose. It's basically a chicken coop on four wheels, and now it's... He's lost it completely there, look. He tried to stop it with his foot, which is never going to have the bone shaker. What's it going to be like over there? It's okay. Oh, it's just about okay. Picking up a bit more speed now. Oh, he's lost it again. No, he's okay. There's the berm. Oh, yeah. Yep, he's through there. Is he? No, yeah. There we go towards the finish line. What's the time? 1 minute and 60. The soapbox meets all of the required security measures. It's got airbags, a seatbelt, and a fire extinguisher. The canal, so they should be okay with the water. They're okay over the kicker, just about. You can see the blue flashing lights on the front. They're just missing a siren. Oh, there's the berm. Oh, just about. There we see it go in. A little bit too tight, look. Through the water, there we go. That's a little leisurely Sunday afternoon drive. Initial kicker is causing to all of the soapboxes the impact on the front wheels. Time, yeah, 1:20.02. Can't have the big off. Inside, they're the bicycle stroke pram wheels as well. Through the early chicane, round the corner. That's a tight corner, too tight for them. Side swipe the bales. Have they got reverse there, by the way? They went backwards. They are, there we are, Samurai Gate. Just to add insult to seesaw. That seems to be the preferred choice so far today. There's the berm, the tread on the berm. They're going to go up the berm and down the berm and throw some strawberries out and get to the finish line. Oh, they're all over the place. Surely a sloth can't be slower than a tortoise, but you get given this information on days like this and you go with it. So Arcon next is next with a performance score of 33, and they've rolled it before the bottom of the ramp. They've travelled about 20 yards, and there's not much left of it. It took a long time to build. It didn't take too long to break into pieces. Down they go anyway. Arc up next. How can you possibly hope to steer that down this course with two pieces of rope? Oh, he's gone again, look! The minute the wheel goes, he yanks the rope out. There they go towards the bottom of the ramp, look, and they went straight away. That's because we didn't know. They've got two pieces of rope to steer it. You've got no chance. Hanging on for grim death onto the ropes, look. Just can't hold it. Look at it. Starts to go. He can't do anything about it. There's the chap. There's the chap with the polar bear. There he is, look. Oh, dear. One of the funniest I've seen. Cesar, the man with the responsibility. Looks relatively nicely put together, this one. A little bit wobbly. Oh, he's bouncing through there. He's okay. He's down. Bang! The two wheels came off. He's okay through the water, despite a little bit of a scare. Now the whale tail. I'd hold on to that steering wheel, Cesar. Here's the whale. Oh, he's bouncing. Oh, he's gone. Look at the wheels in the back. And then it's when you get to the whale tail. Look how much height he gets. And then the two back wheels go. Axle not strong enough. And that soapbox is getting no further. Champion David is a former tank driver in the army, and they did post the fastest speed in 2015 here at Ali Pali as the honourable gentleman team, and it's impressive to look at, and the shark should be okay through the water, shouldn't it? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, he's gone, look. The back wheel's completely gone. This is where it goes, look. Lands nose first, and the back wheels, which are too big, too thin. How often do we say that? Couldn't cope with it, and they buckled, and that's that for the improved Rocket 2. It's called the improved Rocket 2. So let's see, last one of the day. It's been brilliant. 50 for the performance. That's the perfect start, but they've lost the Lego already. Here's the car wash. There's the water, it's falling apart around them. Holds onto it, gets it round there. Here's the stair set. Oh, it's spectacular through the... Oh, she's gone off the back. Gone off the back. Watch this. It's Ilona that's gone off the back. She can't hold on, look. She knows it's over at that point. They get down to the finish, but it's a case of what could have been. Oh, she nearly went again. Where there's blame, there's a claim. So here we go. Any kind of good run is going to be hugely popular. A lot of thought has got into the design. Water being the first problem. Oh, lifted up at the back, lost a few bits. I think the wheel that's come off is only cosmetic. Not what they were expecting, and it was just the opposite. It's the front lifting up like that, both of them, the water first, and then the whale tail. Still looks a little bit unbalanced. Oh, we go. The front end lifts again, alarmingly into the bales. Some content for the YouTube channel after this. Look at that. It's so unforgiving, that whale tail, when they hit it. And once they get past the kicker, it's just a case of keeping momentum to get to the finish. That's okay. On a gorgeously sunny day. Perfect conditions for the Red Bull Soapbox race. Down towards the finish. Let's have a look at the time. Anyway, this one reached 50 kilometers per hour in testing. It was a flying machine in testing, this one. And it's quick at the top as well. There's the die. Over the bridge, really fast. If they can maintain the speed here and then add to it further down, this could be a time and a half. Got to keep fighting that steering wheel, keep it going. Oh, he's got it back again. Wow, how did he manage that? Oh, the wheels are starting to go, are they? Over the kick. Oh, it's a big crash into the fence. Well, he should have lost it way earlier than he did. Oh, that's got to hurt. Wow. That was spectacular. They managed to stop it flipping over early in the run. This is where it all ended. Oh, look at the speed into the crash barrier. And then watch this. Oh! Little wheel at the front is of any use at all. So off goes Jorge. Jaime, Alonso, Nacho and Pepe, the rest of the team. Coming down towards the water. Oh, he's out! He's out! He was so fast into there. Look at the speed, and when you hit that little kicker at the end. Oh dear, look at that. And the Kentucky bootleggers. 2 wheels at the front and 1 at the back. Nice and steady round. He's okay up to now. Oh! Oh, I didn't know what was going to happen there. 1.1. It's the last soapbox down the course today. That's where it all went wrong for him. The wobbly wheel will get him over the finish line. Kentucky bootleggers better. 3 wheels, 1 at the front, 2 at the back. And he does go high, and he does get the slingshot, which gives a bit of speed at the top of the circuit. This, oh, too much speed. And say this is as good as we've seen, but he couldn't get around that sharp bend and get in. He's back in. No real speed at all to get out of it. Ben, now he can see the finish line. Now he knows he's nearly there. And he had to dodge the mannequin too, and then he can stop in 50.15, and you do wonder. So 2 of them with the responsibility of driving it. Looks like they've got 2 frying pans as steering wheels. They're going to hit a kicker, which is going to take them into the water. There's the kicker. Oh, the back end came up with the front of all these people and make out you're not bothered. It's that bit there, look. Bang, and then, oh, you start to lose it. Here's the whale tail. Here's the whale tail. Hold on, whale tail. Oh, they've gone. They're out. They're out. No chance. never really get it back again. Look at it. Oh. When you start to go sideways, you're going over. He needs to make sure he's got control of this. So far, so good. Oh, he's lost it. Look at the back wheel. It went, didn't it? As he starts to turn and lose control, the back wheel completely goes, and that is that. A day where you're scored on creativity, the performance at the top of the start ramp, and then, of course, the time it takes you to get from the top to the bottom. Oh, through the water there. That was spectacular. He loved that, Victor. Look at his little face. Down we go. Moving towards the whale tail. Over the whale. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Look at this. Height. Bang! Look at that. Straight into the front of the whale tail, and he's out. Spectacular. There's the onboard. Oh, when you hit the front like that, you can't do anything about it. Team Jump Fukuoka with E.T. at the controls. And those, oh, look at the wheels. They're the smallest I've ever seen. The two little stabilizers section, that's exactly what it was. Here's the samurai gate, which is bouncy. To pick the kicker after the seesaw. So that's okay. Pick the first kicker. Both of them, there you go. You've only got to do one. Okay. Here's the berm. Gonna go high, gonna go... Oh, he's done it! Taking no chances around the berm, and then he went leaning. Then there we go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Falling. There we go, look. Just catches the bit that's sticking out. Is the pilot. Shane is the co-pilot. So I'm presuming that Glyn's doing the steering and Shane is doing the braking. Ian and Brendan are the rest of the crew. And they move down towards the lino here. And over there, no problem. A little bit of the lunar buggy's gone. Here's the first big test over there. The front wheel's gone. I think you'll find the front right wheel's buckled underneath them, and that's going to try and throw him over the Grand Slammer here. Over they go. Oh, they've taken it out. Look, they're stuck there now. You just sit down. Let the other fella do it. Down we go again. There's still the sizzler and the chicane. Can't get it round the corner, look now, it won't steer, it's gone the other way. Can't give it a push. Brute strength is the order of the day. They're over the sizzler, they're off towards the barriers and they're in them again. Glyn and Shane are going to carry it down to the finish. They deserve to make the finish in 2:28.49. Starts to go wrong. Watch the front left as you look at it. It's gone there, and that just takes them towards us and into the straw bales. There was no way back really from there. There it goes again. Look, there you see. Can't keep it straight. And the first obstacle that they are going to encounter will be the berm. Wave to the crowd. Everybody wants the first obstacle for them, and they sail through there. That was really nicely taken. Not too low, nice and quick. Here's the kicker. Over we go. Oh, it's gone, look, the suspension. Front left as you look at it. Couldn't handle the weight, couldn't handle the speed. And that finishes the run. No doubt about that. They can. It's all they'll manage to do. Here it is. Base, high centre of gravity. Usually spells disaster, but let's try and look on the bright side for this team today. The Marquis steps. It's a drop after that. It's wobbling already, and the left one's gone. Oh, there we go. There we go. An inch apart. It just doesn't go right. If you're sat in the room and you're at your dining table and you're designing your soapbox, think about the width of the wheels. Think about the strength. There we go. That's it. Red Bull PD into the straw. And Puerta is off and running in this pink and black soapbox, heading down towards the berm. And we're nice and quick through there. And it was good on entry, good on exit, nice and quick. Now the chicane. It's quite narrow, this one, so it might well have an advantage over some of the soapboxes with regards to being able to get through the tight corners nice and quickly. Oh, he lost it there. A little bit too fast. Any chance of getting out? They got in, that's fine. But then they had to go straight on. There was no way they were going to be able to turn around there. So off we go. One wheel at the front, two at the back. Difficult course. Recipe for disaster, in my opinion, but I'm only guessing. I would have said to these at the top, you are in. Charging down as well. There's a lot of speed. Through the wall. He's gone. Oh, believe it. Look at this. The single wheel at the front can't handle it. Oh, look at the pilot there. There you go, look at that. Look at the Christmas hat halfway down the court.